Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are here to get some additional clarifiers to a little bit deeper dive into January from the 2024 overarching messages reading from December for the entire year. So I've already pulled out the overarching card that you received for 2024, as well as the two cards that you received for January. And I've already pre-shuffled, and Spirit has already provided some clarifiers for each of these cards. Some people are getting 2 cards, some people are getting 3 clarifiers, but we talked about, this is going to be a year of reset, of rest and rejuvenation, letting things go that don't serve you, and that maybe you're coming into January or 2024 very, very heavy, because some of you may have suffered some type of loss at the end of 2023, where it was either the passing of a dear loved one, or some of you may have lost your job or didn't get the promotion you were looking for or something. So you were really kind of coming into 2024 with a very, very heavy set of emotions that were going on. So I want to go in and I want to see the rest and rejuvenation clarifier was recognition and reward. And the initial feeling that I'm getting from this with the rest and rejuvenation card is I almost feel as if there was a lot of hard work. There was a lot of effort that was put into something that you did at the end of 2023. So whether it was family, taking care of a loved one, excuse me, taking care of a loved one, or working really hard on a project, or really hitting that sales goal at work, or whatever the issue is, or getting through even the loss of a loved one. And coming into this rest and rejuvenation, Spirit is saying you need to recognize the work that you put in yourself, and the intentions that you had for everything, how you were using that to move forward. Okay, so you need to recognize yourself and the power that you have, because your intentions were pure. Your intentions were open and honest as you were moving forward. So Spirit is saying, as you are clearing away the negative, make sure that you are recognizing all the positives that you have in your life and the positive achievements that you have made for yourself. So as you got the broken heart, you got rest and rejuvenate again, which was the overarching energy. So this is confirming from Spirit for me that whatever the loss was that you may have experienced at the end of 2023, Spirit is saying, don't be hard on yourself. Okay? Don't sit there and do the self-blame game of, should I have done this? Should I have been a better friend, husband, wife, son, daughter, father, mother, should I have been a better coworker? Should I have done this? Don't do the self-blame game. Okay? So as you are continuing to go through whatever this loss is, these emotions that you're having, make sure you are taking time for yourself and letting those negative energies, thoughts, and emotions go. Because you have deception and envy and your intuition that has also come out with this broken heart. And I think what I'm feeling, the Spirit is saying, as you put forth the energy, the result didn't turn out the way that you thought it did. And I'm going to use this as an example. Say you were working really hard on a project with a team at work, and you put in more effort. You and a couple of coworkers really were the masterminds and the hard workers behind the success of this project, and somebody else got the credit for it. And you knew that in the back of your mind. Your intuition was spot on. Like, yeah, it's not fair. And you didn't feel that maybe even that you were recognized the way that you should have been, or the team as a whole should have been recognized for their contribution to it. And so you're really spending this time really contemplating how you're going to move forward, because maybe because of that, you ended up, that was a deciding factor. Somebody else wasn't as upfront or was very misleading, and maybe you ended up losing your job, or you didn't get the promotion, or whatever the circumstance was, if it falls for you in the career realm, or if maybe, it was the loss of a family member, and maybe they weren't as upfront with you about their health condition and about things that were going on for them. And Spirit is saying, don't do the blame game. Don't do the coulda, shoulda, woulda. Everything happens for a reason. So your intuition was correct, and so now you're trying to move forward with that. You also got goals. So as you're reevaluating your year, as you're moving forward, it had this loss, or this unfortunate event that took place at the end of 23 has really also spawned you to reassess your personal and career goals as you're moving forward and into 2024, because you got power. So it's interesting that power showed up for you, because for some of you, you may have Leo maybe as a rising sign, or you may come in and you may be working with somebody that might be a Leo, or you're just finding an inner sense of strength of saying, I'm not going to be taken advantage, or I'm going to listen to my intuition more, or you're taking a lesson from that maybe somebody passed, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to take charge of this, because I don't, I want to have a better, healthier lifestyle. Whatever the issue is. Excuse me, Sagittarius, whatever the issue is, you have found this inner strength to be able to reassess the goals as you're moving forward, because you also got victory and success and shadow work. And this corresponds directly to the rest and rejuvenate and rejuvenation card, with the shadow work of going in and letting things go that don't serve you. You are going to be successful in achieving these new goals and this new thought process, this new concept of life, of how you're going to move forward. And as you are doing this, and you're doing the rest and rejuvenation, and you are doing this meditation of letting things go that don't serve you, you're really evaluating your shadow work. You're letting those things go, and you're addressing them head on however you feel you need to, whether it's having a conversation with somebody, it's forgiving somebody, it's embracing, love from somebody else, or embracing love of yourself. Whatever that is for you, that is one of the goals that you are setting for yourself this year, and you're going to be very successful, because from this loss, you have found this inner strength, and you have found a strength that you didn't realize you had. Okay, so I really feel, Sagittarius, you may not know the reason. You may never know the reason of why things happened the way they did at the end of 2023. But as you are moving forward, you are taking that and turning it into some type of positive outcome for yourself. So the final message Spirit has for you today is here and now. And this is very, very very surreal card in the sense of saying, don't live for the past. Don't live for others. Make sure that you're setting realistic goals. You're living in now. Okay? Because remember, life is unpredictable, but death is absolute. So just live for today. And take this time to really evaluate things in your life as you are moving forward. And you're going to really, by the end of January, going into February, you're really going to have a very strong sense of the direction you want to go as you're moving through the rest of this year. All right. I hope you enjoyed that clarification for January. Sagittarius, please hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out, and we will see you back here next time. Take care.